I'm Lee from Tomfoolery the Pod. It's nice to meet you, and happy Pride Month, by the way.
Happy Pride Month.
Yes, happy Pride Month. And so we're here today to talk all things your books, but specifically Tomfoolery the Pod's favorite, One and Done. I'm a book girly, so I read everything, starting from the very top. And I knew that it was going to be a tearjerker or just emotional read for me because one of the first things you state is, to your LGBT plus community, it doesn't matter how old you are, right? It's not too late to find your careers, to find yourself. And so I wanted to know, what did that moment mean to you, and why did you include that in your book?
I think it's so important because for many people, whether they are queer or straight, they think that sometimes people think life ends at 25 or 30, or their life hasn't followed the roadmap they planned out. And I want people to know that life can begin at no matter what age you are, whether it's 21, 25, 30, 40, 70. There's always a great time to start anew, to look for love, go back to school, or anything like that. And so that's what that was all about. And then it was about respecting our queer youth as well as our queer elders as well, because oftentimes they get forgotten or just kind of tossed to the side. And so that's what that dedication was all about.
Yeah, I love that. And so let's talk about Taylor and Dustin. What did that couple mean to you, and where did you find the inspiration for their love story?
Oh my God, Taylor and Dustin are like one of my favorite pairings I've ever written in one of my novels. And where do they come from? So, I'm really a fan of the whole workplace romance. I'm a fan of kind of the meet cute, meet disaster. They were strangers who did not know they were going to be working together on a project. And then when they found out 3 days later, I didn't like you, but we got to work together for the next 3 months. Like that, I think, built the chemistry between Taylor and Dustin, and what really made them special. Also, the fact that they are both medium to dark-skinned Black men, and they're also men in their 40s. So they're not, these kids that are just out figuring out life.
We love grown people love stories.
We love grown people love stories.
I get tired of reading about 20-somethings.
Yes, they have lived. They know how to communicate with each other. They know how to fight fair, and they also know how to love fair as well.
Yeah, I love that. Thank you so much for giving us their love story. And so I'm going to do a quick this or that round.
Absolutely.
Don't think too hard about it. Just answer it, okay? All right. Enemies to lovers or friends to lovers?
Friends to lovers.
Okay. A morally gray MMC or an unreliable narrator?
Morally gray.
Okay. Contemporary romance or romancy?
Contemporary.
Okay. So let's take it to the fantasy world, fairies and fays or vampires and werewolves?
I think fairies.
Okay, and let's do a standalone or a series.
I'm a standalone person.
Okay, I like that.
Yes.
Right, one and done. Get us in and get us out.
Exactly.
And then I want to give you 15 seconds to talk to our viewers about anything that you want them to know about your work or you just personally.
Absolutely. So all my stories are Black queer characters set in California, Los Angeles, or San Francisco, Oakland, Napa Valley. I encourage all of you to read diversely, read queer, and support Black authors.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.